Does our God, the Supreme, the Creator, have a chosen people? That question is very relevant in the difficult times we occupy. The Jews, a tribal people who resided in the Caucasus and what is now Ukraine, are claiming that God chose them to be His people. Thus they have His authority to do as they see fit. To understand the present, it is necessary to visit the past. To do so, we return to the period preceding 700 AD. Now, we must distinguish between a Jew, one of the tribe's descendants, and those other people who practice Judaism, a monotheistic religion, as is Christianity and Islam, for example, the Khazars. At that time, the Khazars ruled the region in the Caucasus. That region was the separator between the Christians to the west and the Muslims to the south. The Khazars were a people who practiced Tengrism, shamanism, sky god worship, and horse and other blood sacrifices. Their rulers decided that it was not beneficial for trade to practice Tengrism. They wanted to be in the middle, so chose to practice Judaism as the buffer between the Christians and Muslims. The king then issued an order making all practice Judaism, similar to Constantine, ordered all his subjects to be Christians. Similar motive, it made his rule over divergent peoples simple. Thus begs the question, who is a Jew? Therefore, one of the tribes who the current Jewish leaders claim are God's chosen? Being a Jew is an ethnic matter. Practicing Judaism is a religious matter and does not make one a Jew. No more than practicing Islam makes a person an Arab. Religion and heredity are two different matters. Many say the Ashkenazi Jews from Central Europe are descendants of the Khazars and not hereditary Jews. Those non-Jews constitute the majority of the so-called Jewish population in Israel and the United States. Therefore, any claim to be the chosen is merely a ploy for control. That issue aside, every business, every government appoints a person to be the leader to have an effective organization. Being appointed a leader is to accomplish certain objectives. The duration of the appointment depends on results. Objectives not accomplished, the appointment ends. The appointment of the original Jewish leadership ended with the flood. Origin on the Ashkenazi Jews mapped through DNA analysis of Ashkenazi Jewish DNA results typically show 97–100% Ashkenazi Jewish ethnicity for individuals with 4 Ashkenazi grandparents, reflecting a distinct endogamous population with high genetic similarity. Results usually reveal a mixture of Levantine, Middle Eastern, and Southern European, Italian, Greek ancestry, with significant shared genetic matches. Ashkenazi Jews are genetically distinguishable from other Jewish populations, like Sephardic or Mizrahi, and surrounding non-Jewish European populations. Who then is a Jew? Many branches, through conversion. It is a combination of faith, culture, and shared history. The original meaning of being Jewish has long changed through intermarriage, culture, and society. To use the biblical reference to the Jews, one must be of one of the 12 tribes. The descendants of those tribes are long lost to history, through wars, disease, and many other means. To claim religious rights supposedly granted to a people who no longer exist is ludicrous. It is time to get out of the past and show the world what you or we are able to do today to promote peace and freedom, not dominion.